That's right, I'm here with a very special investigative report straight from my church at the First of the More Firstest. This is very important. Are you done with that yet? Get done with it. If you are a follower of Jesus, this is going to matter to you. If you're one of those Christians that don't follow Jesus, then go on about your business. But what I want to say to you today is that I went into these music festivals and I decided that I was going to go incognito. And I did. I went as one of those long-haired hippie types. I put on the fake earrings and put on the fake long ponytail, and I walked up amongst the wolves. I walked amongst the wolves. One thing that I got to noticing about these people is that, number one, they look like they done fell into a tackle box with all this stuff all over them, and some of them got earlobes that big around, you know, they're just these big earlobes, things stuck through their skin. And number two, some of the things that I want to tell you is the attire that they wear. They wear this, they call it Christian t-shirts. Now everybody knows that a good Christian is to wear a suit and a tie that matches your suit. Now you can get a little funky with it if you want to get jiggy. See, you can go with the bright colors or whatever it is that you want to do. But these t-shirts, I want to talk to you for a minute about these Christian t-shirts. Yeah, I found a couple, and some of them are from bands. I'll share a couple of them with you. The first two I got are from bands that I want you to understand that are they're just scary to me. This is one right here called I Dragon I. Now, I Dragon I, first of all, I ain't figured out what that is on the front of it yet, but I'm sure it's got to be some kind of demon. And because we know that the dragon is the devil. We know that. So that's understood already. This one right here. Tell me what about this. This here. This is a shirt. It's got a picture of a boy. And the band, that's their name up there. All I can figure out from looking at their band name is it's got something to do probably with sounding like Hockanaloogie. It's like that whenever you want to call what the name of the band is. But it's a picture of a boy holding the head of a giant up in the air. Now, where would they come up with something like that from? That's ridiculous. Now, but nothing compared to this one little booth that I stopped at. It was called the Wounded Society. Wounded Society is what they called themselves. They had shirts that they said was supposed to make people want to come up to you and ask you about your shirt so that you could share your faith. And they would tell you what the little backstory was behind the shirts and all that, but I'm going to tell you, I came up with my own ideas about this because this is ridiculous. I just want to go ahead and show you. This shirt right here, you can tell it's never been worn. I ain't wearing it. This shirt right here, look at this. Take a good close gander at this here shirt. It has got a serial killer on the shirt. On the shirt. And above the serial killer, there is a halo on top of the serial killer's head. What does that tell us? Ladies and gentlemen, it's telling us that they think that a serial killer is an angel of the Lord. Now, he said when I was talking to him, and I was trying to use hip words with him, you know, like, this here be hip. and he's like, yeah. And I was like, what does that mean? He said, what that means is that he believes that Jesus can save anybody. Anybody Jesus wants to save, he can save them. Well, he's holding a meat cleaver. What the heck is that supposed to mean? That don't make a lick of sense. And the people that wear that, they're of the devil. This wounded society. They need to be wounded. It's what they need. They need some wounding. This last one is the one, though, that I have saved the best for last. This right here. Look, I'm just going to show it to you. And then we're going to talk about it a little bit. I want you to look at this right here. Look at this right here. What is this? This is a baby that is on fire. A baby on fire. Now, I asked, of course, what this is supposed to mean. He's like, well, what that means is that we're all born into sin. We're all born without the saving knowledge of Jesus, and we're born into sin. Well, let me tell you what. I done figured out what this thing means, and that ain't it. That ain't it at all. This right here, this dude is sending subliminal messages. They're subliminal. And he's wanting people to understand that he likes to eat babies. That's what this is about right here. Think about this for a minute. He wants to make shish kebabs. He wants to have pickled people and kid casserole. He wants toddler toast and children a la king. Toe tortellini. Think about it for just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Think about this. Baby back ribs. Gives a new meaning to finger licking good, don't it? Yeah, it does. That's right. That's what this guy's trying to say. And see, I'm sure Hannibal Lecter would be like, oh, that goes real good with a nice Chianti and some fava beans. You know how he does? And he's a serial killer, which they think is an angel. So now, how do you like that? Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need people to come up to you and start some conversation to tell them about Jesus. What you need to do is get you an electric skillet. Put some bacon in it, put it over there behind the bushes a little bit. When people come walking down the sidewalk, they go, what's that I smell? You can say, you smell that? You smell that? That's a stick of bacon, which is what you're going to fry like whenever you bust through the gates of hell. That's what you do. That's how you start a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. Do you smell it, boy? Do you smell it?